The government intends to go to the High Court to resolve the outstanding matters left behind by former Chief Magistrate Marcia Ayers-Caesar. At today's post-cabinet media briefing, Acting Attorney General Stuart Young said the government would let the court decide the future of the partially heard matters. Peter Christopher reports.
Next week, the government will go to court, hoping to finally put to an end the confusion brought forward following the resignation of Marcia Ayers-Caesar as Chief Magistrate. When Mrs. Ayers-Caesar vacated the post to assume the position of High Court Judge, she left 53 partially heard cases in limbo. At Thursday's post-cabinet press briefing, Acting Attorney General Stuart Young said after taking legal advice, the government decided to put the information as they had it before the High Court.
We will be going to court via the Attorney General, and we hope to file these proceedings next week, where we will basically lay the facts out as we know it via affidavit to the High Court, and we will set out what are the various provisions of the existing law that apply, and we will then invite the High Court to make a decision and to come to a conclusion as to how these 53 cases should be dealt with going forward.
Controversy has surrounded the 53 partially heard matters since April, as Mrs. Ayers-Caesar resigned her posting as High Court Judge, as questions about the status of the matters surfaced. Questions were also raised about the Judicial and Legal Service Commission as well, and in June, members of the Law Association held a no-confidence vote against the Chief Justice and the JLSC in the wake of the development. The Acting Attorney General said this approach allowed for all stakeholders to present their views, and the time spent without a resolution also played a role in their decision to take it to court.
We will file the case during the recess, yes, because we think enough time has passed and it is time for it to be resolved. One of the immediate benefits of this option is that interested parties, we would expect the DPP, the Judicial and Legal Services Commission, the Law Association, the Criminal Bar, anyone who believes that they should intervene in these proceedings to come and make submissions to the judiciary via the High Court for a determination as to how these 53 cases should be dealt with going forward.
The Acting Attorney General also pointed out that the opposition had opposed any proposed attempt to settle the matter through a change in legislation.
The opposition have said squarely, frontally and repeatedly that they will not support any legislation that is brought. So in a situation like that, we're telling the court, well, look, this is the state of the existing law, because we have opinions that say under the current law, the matters can be resolved. So we're saying, you, the court, please decide in a non-adversarial manner by the government. So we're literally placing it on the table. We will stand back and allow the parties to persuade the court as to how it should be dealt with.
But he explained that the opposition's suggestion to go to tribunal would not have provided a resolution as well, as tribunals had been mainly used for disciplinary hearings. Peter Christopher, C News.